What's up, YouTube gamers? Young Soul dropping another video, and we've all heard on the internet, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, comment section, PlayStation 4 has no games. Nobody's buying PlayStation games. All type of rhetoric like that. Now, I wasn't planning on making this video so soon, but I actually started pointing out some facts on Twitter, and I saw a lot of response. So I went ahead and said, what the heck, let me make this video. Everybody who's arguing that PlayStation has no games are using, and I've done this in one of my previous videos, Xbox fanboys versus facts. Xbox fanboys, whenever they make these arguments, or Sony haters, whatever, making these arguments that PlayStation 4 has no games, they are using opinion-based arguments. Okay? I'm going to take you to a more objective place and show you how not only does PlayStation have more games, new games I should say, or not only does PlayStation have games, period, but it looks like the people wanted PlayStation games more than they wanted Xbox games. And I'm using not just my opinion, or hey, I've got a group of 20 of my buddies and they all pick PS4 over Xbox. I'm not using any of that. I'm going off of Venture Beats reporting. And I'm going to put the link. Unfortunately, I'm a little too lazy. I'm going to have to apologize. I'm a little too lazy. I could have made the video and showed it all on the video, and I apologize. But I'm leaving the links to everything below. And I'm going off Venture Beats reporting on NPD results. Okay? And if you go by Venture Beats reporting for NPD for NPD results, you will see 5 PlayStation exclusives make the top 10 on NPD. 5. Okay? So that not only says that PlayStation came out with games, but it also, because they're in the top 10, show that PlayStation came out with games and people bought them in order to get in the top 10. Those are, in February, The Order 1886, in March, Bloodborne and MLB 15, and then in August, Until Dawn, and then in October, Uncharted Trilogy, Nathan Drake Collection, whatever you want to call it. I call it Uncharted Trilogy. Anyway, so that's 5. Order, Bloodborne, MLB 15, Until Dawn, and Uncharted Trilogy. Now, if you listen to Xbox fanboys, they'll have you believe, if you bring this to Xbox fanboys, they will tell you how bad these games are. Again, that's an opinion-based argument. I'm not here to argue opinion. Their Xbox fanboys' opinion, your opinion, listening to me, my opinion, they're good for our personal purchases, but they mean absolutely nothing to anybody other than ourselves. Okay? Purely subjective based. Objectively speaking, 5 PS4 games, 5 PlayStation exclusives made the top 10 on the NPD when they released. You would think Xbox would have more, though, because Xbox supposedly had way more games. Xbox execs themselves even claim that this is the greatest lineup in Xbox history. So you would believe that they would have more top 10 games, right, than PS4, right? PS4 had 5. So, digging through the crate, so to speak, I'm expecting to see 6, 7, 8, right? 6, 7, 8 games near the, top 10 NPD. They had more, right? Greatest lineup in Xbox history. Well, if you go down the list, you will see 3, not 5, not 6, not 7, 3 Xbox exclusives get in the top 10 on NPD. That would be Gears Ultimate, Rare Replay, and Halo 5. 2 remakes/ports, which Xbox fanboys talk crazy stuff about when it's on PlayStation. Oh, remaster station 4, whatever, and yet out of all the games they released this year, 3 made the top 10 in NPD, and 2 of them were remakes/ports. One of them being Halo 5, which everybody expects. And Xbox fanboys love to point at Halo 5 and say, "Ah, this is the proof." Now, that's the proof that one game can sell. And I'll get, like I said, statistically speaking, factually speaking, I'll give you Gears Ultimate and Rare Replay because that would be factual too. But outside of that, what's interesting is the month after Until Dawn made top 10 NPD, Forza 6 couldn't. Okay, if you're looking at it, if you look in the description, August NPD had Until Dawn. A month later, Forza didn't make it. A month after that, Halo and Uncharted Trilogy make it. Okay, in October. And in November, where's Rise of the Tomb Raider? Okay, my point is, people would rather play PS4 games, and if you go through the whole year thus far, people would rather play the multiplats on PS4 as well, because those sell better than the Xbox versions as well. So whenever any Xbox fanboy brings up PS4 has no games, you can go ahead and use my statistics, or I'm sure I'm not the first one to come up with these statistics, so I'm not going to claim ownership, but tell them 5 PlayStation games made the top 10 NPD, only 3 made the top 10 for Xbox One. What do you and then ask them to explain it. Then they'll go off and try to make some nonsense up. But be honest, that's the real deal right there. Now, if anybody in the comment section can find any Xbox or PlayStation exclusives that I missed, I think I got them all. But if you check, and I got the link to all of them so far, and I didn't add December for the record. I didn't add December because neither console has an exclusive in December that would chart on NPD anyway. And so I left December's off. But if you can find anything in these other months that I might have overlooked, please put them in the description. I'll make sure to try to add them into put them in the comment section, and I'll try to make sure to add them in the description box later. But I don't see anything else. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Which console, Xbox or PlayStation, had the games that people wanted? Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll holla back. Peace.